These are the stories of the drive and determination it takes to excel in the toughest sport in the world. This is USA Gymnastics Behind the Team, presented by AT&T.
I started in a gymnastics club with a coach who had been a two-time Olympian. So right from the beginning, my head was filled with stories of the Olympic Games. And it made the Olympic Games a romantic quest for me. I had to be an Olympian.
For me, the seed of hope and that dream was placed inside of me when I was 7 years old, watching Nadi Comaneci in the 1976 Games. And I said to my mother, I said, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. I'm going to win the Olympics, Mommy.
I watched the Olympics on television and I just dreamed of that somehow, some way happening to me.
Both my parents were gymnasts, and my dad went to the '88 Olympic Games and won 2 gold and 2 silver medals. And ever since I knew what the word Olympic Games meant, I always wanted to go, and I wanted to have my own journey and my own experience. Just being an Olympic athlete myself gives me a lot of pride, and knowing that hard work and dedication can pay off for anyone.
If you do set a goal and you follow through and you continue to work, that you can make it.
The mindset, that powerful drive, that makes a champion.
I think the biggest thing I remember now is walking into our very first training session, and we were kind of in the back side of the Georgia Dome. And we hadn't even gotten in there or done anything, and the entire arena starts chanting, USA! And that's probably a moment that I cherish more than even winning.
Walking onto the podium for the first time, I remember looking back at all my teammates, and all of us just kind of had like this little moment that we had a few tears in our eyes, and then we kind of snapped out of it. It was kind of that moment when we felt like we had finally become an Olympian. And, you know, I'll never forget that moment.
I just stuck the vault for a 10 to win the gold medal. I knew I had won. I ran into Bella's arms. He gave me the famous bear hug. And then he pushes me away, and he's holding me, and he's shaking me, and he's holding me up, and he says to me, "You are the Olympic champion." And it was at that moment where it was just like, oh, I can't believe it. You know, I can't believe what I had just done.
Right before we walked out for our award ceremony, and Terry Strug was not with us. They were still getting her leg taped up and all of that. And they kept ushering us out, go, go, go. And we all just stood there and said, no, we're not going out without Terry. And it was one of those moments. It was just, we're going to do this as a team. And I think that was really encapsulated the idea of the whole Olympics, is that we're there as a team.
I was just a young girl that started, you know, from a birthday party in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and, you know, it goes to show you that you never know what can happen just with hard work and dedication.
You have to have dreams. You have to have goals. Life is boring if you don't challenge yourselves.
I think when you find what you're passionate about, it's much easier to work hard, because there's only one way to be successful at things, and that's definitely to work hard.
You know, I think what's most important is to have a dream and realize that it may be very, very far down the road. And in the tough days when you're tired and you want to go home, is to just say, hey, is that dream still there? Usually the answer is, yeah, it's still worth it.
Don't let other people put limits on you, because it's easy for them to say, nah, you can't do that. I'm here to say, you can. You absolutely can, and I am living proof of it.